Hello, this is Russell from Russell Tracy Photography, and today I have another video for you, and once again it's on white balance. Now, I've talked about it in the past with white balance. I use the Color Checker Passport, and it is an absolutely fantastic tool. You can check out my other videos I've done on that. Unfortunately, a couple weeks ago I did a bikini contest, and it was kind of a spur at the moment, last minute thing. And just grabbed my camera, ran down there, didn't take my bag or anything. And since I didn't take my bag, I didn't take my Color Checker Passport. And when I got there, I noticed that the lighting that they were using at the venue was very red heavy, like a lot of red, a lot of magenta lighting. Not good for cameras. Good for people that are there because it makes people look good. But not so great for cameras. I've noticed specifically for Nikon cameras, I don't know if it's the same for Canon, Nikon cameras do not like red very much. They tend to blow out reds, like really oversaturate reds, stuff like that. So here's a couple of the photos that I got. Now the first part, they like very, very minimum white lighting. And then for the second part here, you can see that they were still really red heavy on the lighting, but they turned on unfortunately, they turned on blue lighting, which kind of balanced it out a little bit. But the good thing is, if you're using Adobe Camera Raw or Lightroom or something like that, you can easily correct this. Normally what I would do is I would take the Color Checker Passport, hold it up in the light, take a picture of it, and correct it in post. Well, I didn't have that option, obviously, because I didn't bring it. But if you notice, every single one of the competitors was wearing this little white number badge. She's got one in the back, she's got one. And then if you look at this picture, they're all wearing this white number badge. Well, in all honesty, all you need for a white balance is something that you know is white. And so what I can do is I can grab the white balance tool. I'm doing this in Adobe Camera Raw. You can do the same thing in Lightroom. Grab that white balance tool, and I'm just going to grab right in the middle of the white thing, and you can immediately see that it cleaned it up pretty well. Now, the problem is, if you look over here in the white balance section, it dumped the temperature all the way down to 2000, which is super cool, and the tint all the way to negative 150, which means it added a ton of green because, well, it's trying to balance out the magenta lighting. If I go on to the next one, same thing. I can grab that little white and pretty much clean all these photos right up. Now this one looks pretty good. This one still, because it's red heavy, you can go in and wherever it is in here, I keep clicking on the wrong thing, kind of clean this up a little bit more, pull the magentas and the purples down just a little bit, pull some of the red out. And that looks pretty decent. It's kind of overexposed, which can be corrected fairly easy. Again, just pull some of the highlights back, and we'll push the blacks up a little bit just to separate her a little bit. And that's not the greatest photo, but it's pretty decent. Same thing for this one. We can go and this one I want to add a little bit of shadow and then dump the blacks back, separate her out a little bit. Again, these are quick edits, but here's the problem. If you look here in the background, there was a screen in the background, and it was displaying the logos for the sponsors and stuff like that. Well, this screen is white, and because the tint is pulled down on this one to negative 128, all of the stuff in the background is now got this green cast to it, which isn't too terrible. I can get over that because most people aren't going to be looking at the screen in the background when they look at this photo. Grab the white balance from something. Grab it off this little pin again. But that's pretty much it. That's my tip. If you don't have a white balance card or something like that, or you leave it at home, find something white in the photos. I mean, even something simple like a bar napkin, if it's at a bar, or just a white piece of paper. Try to find something. I wasn't too concerned about it because as soon as I started taking pictures, I noticed the white balance was way off. Tried different Kelvin temperatures and stuff like that. Obviously, I didn't go all the way down to like 2,000, or I would have figured this out. But just grab a piece of paper. But I wasn't too concerned because I saw they were wearing all these white badges, so I was like, you know what, I can grab it off of that. And again, if you were in Lightroom or Photoshop, once you get a good white balance for everything, you can just sync it to everything, so you don't have to go through each photo and click the white balance tool. But that's pretty much it. That's I guess this would be a quick tip for today on white balance and terrible lighting situations and what you can do to fix your white balance. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, just go ahead and drop it below. My contact information is going to be in the description. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down there. This is Russell from Russell Tracy Photography. Have a good day.